Hey, what's going on to all of my Aquarius? So let's get in here. Come on now. Come on. Let's get in here. So, all right. So for you, Aquarius, for the year of 2023, you have the King of Wands, the Fool, the Two of Wands. All three of those have wands or wands on the card. The Hermit, more wands, right? Right. I'll explain what I mean later. Then you have the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. So the King of Wands, the Fool, right? Two of Wands. Doing your Aquarius thing, getting back to being your Aquarius selves, letting go of any and all relationships with enthusiasm, mind you, that does not reach your full potential, which is limitless. Potential is limitless. That's why it's called potential, because it's limitless. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, like I said, letting go of all relationships that, just like Pisces, that just doesn't do it for you. It really doesn't. The King of Wands in this particular tarot deck is actually orientated correctly. So this is about letting go of letting go of a relationship with confidence, knowing that you don't need these people. A lot of times Aquarius people have a whole bunch of people around them who are their so-called friends, but a lot of times actually end up being their worst enemies. Why? Because Aquarius rules over the 11th house. The 11th house rules over hidden enemies. The 6th house, which is where naturally Virgo would rule over, represents known enemies. Okay. So, okay. So the Fool represents, it's a higher version of what the King of Wands would represent. It represents you not caring about what type of people, how beautiful they are, what you like physically is concerned. You will let them go if they are in your life, in your business, but they're not trying to contribute at all. Okay. Two of Wands. Even if it could have been a romantic relationship, you're still not allowing these people to come into your life, and they not provide anything, them not produce anything, right? It's exactly like what Bernie Mac said. Everything in this house must work. Very true. Very true. Because when you don't have people actually working to keep your attention, and vice versa, you're working to keep people's attention, what do you have? People essentially tend to grow apart because people get the idea, oh, this person doesn't necessarily like me anymore, so I need to stop hanging out with this person and let them go and let them do their own thing. Okay, cool, let's break up. But you, Aquarius, are not even playing that. A lot of you, Aquarius, are like, look, I need to uh, stop communicating with all the other people that I left in 2022. Now, the Hermit represents, now, this is why, as I said, that the Hermit has wands on it, is because if you pay attention to it, the Hermit in the card and in the other cards is actually holding up a staff, which is a wand anyway. So, as you can see, he's holding, right, the person in the thing is in the picture. The Hermit is holding up a wand. So the Hermit, right? The Hermit represents this being a situation for you, right, where um, some of you Aquarius may think that it's a time of isolation. Not necessarily true. This is actually going to be a year, or should be, I should say, a year of a lot of meeting, a lot of new people. Um, but however, if you Aquarius want to isolate, then no one can essentially stop you from doing that. Maybe some of you Aquarius may think that you may have to because the world is too corrupt, where you're not necessarily getting what it is that you want, and that people won't understand you. And taking a break away from other people may be a very good thing. The Knight of Cups, however, represents you can essentially choose to do that if you want, or you could choose to hang out with others, right? Get to know people in a romantic sense. But for right now, you may go into the year thinking that you should be by yourselves, and therefore you begin the process of excommunicating the people that you wanted to stop talking to, right? And move forward. But then during the middle of the year, as the year goes on, you're going to be like, okay, I'm inclined to talk to some people. And you actually try to do that. So the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords now represent this being a situation for you where this is about how the Eight of Swords is creating those boundaries. And the Two of Swords is creating those boundaries when it comes to other people, how close they should go. So basically, Eight of Swords is an internal boundary. So getting to know yourselves even better. Because a lot of you Aquarius are like, okay, well, what do I want? What are my boundaries? What boundaries I can take down and what boundaries I need to put up or maintain or reinforce, right? So the things that the Two of Swords represents, being prepared for when people decide to cross those boundaries. The Seven of Wands, when people do cross those boundaries, and I'm sure we're living in a type of world where social media is very, 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 very important, especially to people who don't really have business and stuff like this on social media or any kind of real value or whatnot. They're posting up useless pictures on Instagram and stuff like that. Anyway, the Seven of Wands is you letting people know you got a whole new face, in the sense that you want your respect and you're going to get your respect. You will. Why? Because you're not playing anyone. You're not being dysfunctional. You're letting people know when they cross boundaries, you're giving them a piece of your mind. And differentiating ranges. You may tell people calmly what it is. You may get at them. All of that, as far as word of mouth is concerned, you may decide to cut them off, stop talking to them. All of those things. Four of Wands, and people having to learn to respect your boundaries now. People having to learn, oh, this person wasn't playing. No, they wasn't. So a lot more respect coming to you, Aquarius, in the year 2023. Then you have the King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles represents, and because of that, having a lot more self worth, a lot more self value, yes, but also looking to observe what creativity comes out of you that you can produce, trying to be a productive member of society, trying to contribute something, which is very good because it makes you priceless. So let's clarify. All right, let's clarify the Fool. Let's clarify the Fool. The Two of Cups, the Lovers, ooh, the Ten of Cups, the Empress, ooh, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. Look at how both of these cards are orientated incorrectly. But again, that proves my point. You Aquarius are looking at it like, what is this modern day version of what love is? So being selective, about the types of people that you choose to have around you, as far as romantically, of course. Paying attention to their character. If they're not living up to where they should be, if they're not on anything by now, you Aquarius letting them go. You're looking for someone with character. You're looking for someone with character, as you should be looking for someone with character, because people who don't have that type of stuff, they don't have that something special inside. It's a waste of your time, I'm telling you. Then you have the 10 of Cups, like I said, the proverbial walking away from that, right? Enjoying your time that you did take to get to know them, but knowing that's not the one. And then you have the Empress. The Empress is there's a need for you to let go of control, because quiet as it's kept. Aquarius can be control freaks sometimes. Oh, yeah. Aquarius can be control freaks sometimes. To clarify the Fool, needing to learn to let go of control. That's where you get the control. It's to let go of control is when you let go of the control. Let me say this again. To gain control, this is why, because if you've been paying attention, I've been pretty consistent. What have I been saying in a lot of my other videos? I said you have to learn to let go of control, right? A lot of people don't necessarily want to hear that. Okay, but what have I been saying? And I'm going to say it now because I'm going to clarify it some more. To gain control, you have to let go of control. That's why I tell y'all to let go of control. So, with that being said now, you gain control because you're not trying to change the game. You're not trying to change people. You're not trying to change what's in their minds and what's in their hearts. If these people don't put in an effort to be in a functional long-term relationship with you, you're not going to worry yourselves up about it. You're going to continue to move on with your life, and you're going to spare yourself the time, money, attention, okay, and effort and problems of dealing with anybody who have this type of philosophy, lifestyle, mentality. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. I'm gonna need y'all to come through, y'all, and get some readings from me. Need y'all to do that, right? So I can continue the growth of the channel. Really appreciate it as well for all the people who've been coming through and watching the videos. Please try to watch it through all the way to the end. It most definitely does help the channel out, helps me to grow. Leave the like, right? Put a thumbs up. But then to clarify the Knight of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles, having multiple people that you can pick from. So it's not like you're just one person at a time type of person anymore. You have options now. Ten of Pentacles that you can, that you can decide to hang out with, not hang out with. It's up to you. Chariot, you can choose to take a break for a little bit. You're in no rush, as you shouldn't be. And then you have the Four of Cups, trying to see if people are playing with you. So again, you Aquarius shouldn't have a whole lot to worry about as far as romantically is concerned. You have an abundance of people that you could be getting to know. What you Pisces should be thinking about right now is healing, especially healing and wealth. Okay. You're going to have people that you can get to know in a romantic sense. You're going to have that. Trust me. These cards, they don't, well, if you know how to read them, that is, they don't lie. You know what I mean? So the thing is, is that this is a situation where you're well off. You're well off in 2023. Let's clarify the two of, matter of fact, let's clarify the Four of Wands. People gotta respect your boundaries. Let's clarify the Two of Wands, shall we? People have to respect your boundaries. The Hermit, Three of Pentacles, Sun, the Emperor. The Hermit, sending people off. Sending people off to be by themselves. Sending people to the shadow realm. If you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh, that is. But essentially shooing them away, being like, nah. And of course, those people trying to play it off like, oh, you're going to be all alone, not even realizing you have a lot of people to pick from. That's what happens when you have a lot of value. There's a whole lot of cards in the deck that you ain't even touched yet that you potentially still have. Three of Pentacles, the Sun, the Emperor. Um, this represents this being a situation where right now you need to worry about getting your health together, spirituality together, right? What is it that you've got going on internally? Your own emotions, your own feelings. You get your wealth, because as far as chances for love and getting that type of romantic attention, it's most definitely there. Have fun with your life. Can't say this enough. A lot of times, whatever it is that I say to people to have fun, a lot of times people get offended. I'm not going to go ahead and watch the video. Why you ain't going to watch the video of a person telling you to have fun and live your life? That's what you need to do. What are you going to do? Have fun, live your life. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying so much about what other people think and what other people say about you. Like I said, I skydive. You think I care about if people say, oh, well, you're acting like an Oreo? I don't care. So what is it that you expect people who look like me or of my skin tone to do? Sit around in the hood all day, not doing anything, not living, not enjoying themselves? Come on now with all that. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. The overall premise of this reading, though, enjoy your life. Don't worry so much about love. You're going to get it in 2023. Trying to get this YouTube channel to 3,500 subscribers by the end of January. I have 3,406 subscribers. We're almost there. 94 subscribers left to go. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. It's very important. Comment on the video, of course. Hit the notification bell. Set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my beautiful videos. Peace.